It's almost Halloween time, so today we're gonna do like a face head costume. I'm not gonna do like a costume, that's what I'm saying. So like makeup and hair. For somebody that's a little bit old school, so while everybody this year is gonna be like, I don't know, like the ice bucket challenge or something, you can be like, you know what? I'm gonna kick it a little bit old school and I'm gonna be little OG Honey Boo Boo. Because Honey Boo Boo now is probably like 42 or something, I really don't know. But when she was like all sassy pants and young and sweet, fresh-faced little thing. So that's what we're gonna replicate today. And it should be interesting. So the first thing we're gonna do is add a foundation all over, and I'm gonna use something that's actually darker than my skin tone because like, you know, those little pageant girls be spray tanning to like Christina Aguilera in her heaviest spray tan days of spray tan. Don't forget about your neck. Now I'm gonna follow that up with a powder foundation because you want like a heavy pageant face. Now for blush, you wanna like kind of make it look like a doll because I'm guessing that that's what children in pageants, that's the look they're going for, like a surprise doll, I don't know. So I'm gonna use a really bright pink blush and have a pretty heavy hand, so don't be scared. Wow. Now I'm gonna set all of this craziness with some powder. For eyes, I'm gonna be working out of this Hello Kitty palette because if there's one thing about little HBB, it's that she loves pink. So pretty much the whole face is gonna be pink, so just prepare yourself. I'm gonna start by putting a kind of pinky nude all over the lid. This is gonna be a long ass tutorial. I had to take a quick snack break. And this is not like a commercial in the middle of this. This hummus is so good. It's from Roots and it's called Hot Chipotle Hummus. It's ridiculous, but don't buy it because if I can't get it anymore, I'm gonna be really pissed. Okay, back to the task at hand here. So next I'm gonna take this pink, and if you don't have a bright pink eyeshadow, like that's totally normal and fine, you can use a blush for this. I'm gonna take a pink and I'm gonna go right in the crease and kind of feather it up towards the eyebrow and stuff, and then I'm gonna take this kind of, it's like a navyish purpley glittery black color. I'm gonna put that like in the corner and kind of like create some dimension. But you really, for that part, you can use whatever you want, like a dark purple or black or I don't know, whatever you feel like doing. Okay, so now the darker part. When we work with darker stuff, I usually like to just start kind of tapping it on because it can get a little wily and crazy. And then just kind of start working its way on there, if that made any kind of sense at all. Okay, now we're just gonna add a little dash of liner. You can use pencil. I'm going to use liquid just because it's what I have in my hand right now, but do whatever you want. And just line, just a simple line on the top lid. Of course, we're gonna put on some fake lashes because what are we, amateurs here? This is a glitz pageant. Now the key to lashes is to put the glue on and then wait a few minutes. Or if you say, whatever. Let it get a little tacky and then apply them. So go eat more hummus or chips or whatever. And to apply lashes, I like to go in at an angle and I start at the end and then kind of pinch my way down through my natural lashes. Now the last thing we need to do as far as makeup is add some pink to the lips. My hair is absolutely not acceptable for a pageant. I am going to curl my entire head with a small barreled curling wand. You could use a small curling iron, you can use rollers, whatever works for you. If you have those little twisty things from the 80s, you know, the bendy rollers, use those. You're cool, call me. If this were like real and I was really gonna do a costume of this, I would be hairspraying this right now. to keep it staying, but because I don't want my hair to be like this for the next 2 days or whatever, I'm not gonna do that. And at this point, if your hair is long, you can always pin it up and make it appear shorter, like Honey Boo Boo's like shorter hair. I'm just gonna keep my hair its length. Okay, now for the bangs, don't curl that area. If you want to curl it, you can curl it a little. I'll probably just curl the ends. But she does this little like wave, she used to do this little wave thing in the front where it's teased. So I'm just gonna curl the ends of this like front bang type deal, but not close to the actual head. So as per usual, I haven't tried this out first. So we'll see what happens right now. I'm gonna tease the hell out of this part. And I'm just gonna make a kind of almost Snooki-esque bump, but angle it over to the side. And once again, if this were real life, hairspray the ever-loving crap out of all of this. The biggest thing is don't mess up these ringlets, because that's the thing, little ringlets. So don't like brush it through, don't mess up that shape. Okay, that's it on the head area of your Honey Boo Boo non-timely costume. What's up, 2010, 11, something around there. So now all you would have to do to complete your costume would be to get like a dress from a thrift store, from like an 80s prom dress or something, or just any kind of pink dress, and like glue some rhinestones on it, and then just be like, and all catchphrasey, dollar make you holla, whatever. So hope you like getting your Honey Boo Boo on, and go get candy or drinks or whatever is age appropriate for you. See you next time.